My hand tools are conspiring against me, but I know they're just jealous of my power sanders. Belt sanders, belt sander jigs. This is one I use to sand thin pieces and make my own veneer with. Orbital sander, mini belt sander in a custom box that gives me a small sanding table. Some drum sanders for the drill press with a bearing follower. Spindle sander, really like that one. As you can see, I'm a sucker for anything that sands and has a cord. Hi, I'm Paul. This is openwoodshop.com, and today I'm introducing you to my take on the portable spindle sander. I've heard good things from the luthier community about the portable spindle sander, and why save time and money when I can make one myself? In fact, for the same price as a fancy store-bought one, I was able to make two and throw away the first one that didn't work. I already had the drums and sandpaper tubes that I used for my spindle sander. I had some bearings that I decided to use on the handle. The ID was 5/16 of an inch, so I turned that part of the rod down to match that. Turning steel on my little Craftsman lathe is a pretty torturous experience, and it doesn't even look very pretty. Brass, aluminum, plastic, wood, all fine. Anyway, I finally got it all turned down, threaded, and assembled, only to find out that it was slightly bent, and try as I might, I could never get it back straight again. Eventually, I pulled myself together and moved forward with another idea. It involved a combination of splitting the shaft in two and spending more money. After cleaning up and center drilling the ends, the next step was to drill a 1/4-inch hole on one end of each piece of rod, and then tap and join them together with a piece of 1/4-20 stainless threaded rod. The opposite end of one rod was turned down to 3/8 of an inch to fit into the drill chuck, and then the ends of both rods got 1/2-inch 18 threads. For the handle, I went to the HDPE bin and found a piece of 1 1/4-inch square stock, and after center drilling it, I started turning it down to round. And man, did it feel good to not be turning steel for a while. The through hole was a little long for my drill flutes, so I had to continually be pulling the drill out and cleaning them out. Before assembly, I skimmed the assembled rod and tried to true it up without taking off so much that it would be too small for the drum. Technically, I'm done, but once I get started, don't get me started. In what can only be called a flash of genius, I realized that I can upgrade my new portable spindle sander and my drill at the same time. Oops, look at that. I cut the handle off my drill. I suppose it would have been best to have a plan before I ruined my only drill, but eventually I worked out how I was going to rewire and reposition the switch. In the plastic bin, I found a scrap of thermoplastic Kydex. I made the best template I could out of paper, cut out the murder scene on the bandsaw, and began shaping with the heat gun. I fussed around with several ideas on how to get power from the battery and handle to the drill, and finally got the wiring soldered and routed without melting anything important. I probably ruined my warranty on this cord though. I really like the feel and balance of the hacked up drill this way. I wish I could have come up with a little better idea for switch positioning, maybe a paddle switch. But I quickly got used to it, and now I find myself holding it with either hand without even thinking about it. One thing I see here is the very real potential for steampunking the whole rig. But no, this project has got to end. I got to get this out of my mind.